Hi everyone! After my first solo trip in New York, I had the opportunity again to travel by myself, and this time it was to Europe. Right now, you're following me on my journey to London, and I'll also be visiting other places, so follow me along. So I had some connecting flights in between, and they were really close in time, so I was a little worried, as you can see. But I was watching a lot of musicals, which calmed me down a bit. And by the way, I don't like La La Land, so if you have a different opinion, please comment down below.
안녕하세요. 런던에 도착했어요. 저는 근데 I'm gonna take the underground terminal the tube.
This was also the time where Tube Girl was really trending, so it was actually kind of cool to ride on the tube and actually see what the difference was between the regular subway that we ride. Also, suitcase on brick ground was so bad, so don't take a suitcase that you really like because the wheels are gonna get ruined.
I'm dragging it.
Whoa.
I think this is Covent Garden. 저기 앞에 있는 게 내 호텔이다. Oh my god, I'm so happy to see it. Oh my god, they let me check in early.
I was actually a little worried before coming because I heard that British people aren't very nice to tourists. But I was really happy because all the people that I talked to so far, including the grandpa on the tube and the guy at the front desk, were all really nice to me. And we had some good small talk. Also, look at this nice hotel room. Shout out to my mom for sponsoring my hotel room for me.
It's actually really nice. I'm surprised. Wow. Anyways. Okay, story time. So basically, like, as soon as when I was getting off from the tube, there was a grandpa who just got on at the station right before the one I had to get off at, so I was like, oh, you can sit down, and he's like, no, it's okay, I'm also getting off the next stop. And then like he asked me where I was from because he probably saw my suitcase, and I was like, oh, I'm from Canada. And he was like, oh, like I just went to Asia last week. Like he was saying like he went on a Japan trip and he was also in Incheon, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm Korean. And he was actually so kind. Like he was telling me which way I should go for like the lift up to the main floor. And also when I got to the hotel, I thought that like I wouldn't be able to check in until 3, but then they were so nice here too. And like the person at the front was like, oh yeah, like you can check in right now. And like, yeah, he also asked me like how it was in Vancouver and how my trip was. So far I'm liking the people here. Ooh, there's a map. Going out now.
So now I'm walking out, wandering through Covent Garden and these small little shops, which were really cute. And guess where I'm going? Food! So first up for food is fish and chips that I found online. I heard that they were really good and they were really popular, and because fish and chips, like London fish and chips, yeah, anyways, that's why I went.
Oh my god, this is my favorite chocolate store. It's so yummy. Okay, what's cool is there's a Chanel store back here, and it's like in the middle of the street, which is kind of cool. The taxis here look cool. Supposedly this is where the Royal Opera House is. I'm stupid. I actually brought an umbrella and it's raining like crazy, but I don't know why I didn't bring my umbrella out. But I'm not able to go in and get it because I already came, so whatever. I'm running in the rain. I don't know what Cucumber Alley is, but I just found it. I guess it's like a food court. Yeah, it looks like it. Because there's a lot of people eating in here. It's literally a food court. 그래서 제가 첫 번째로 가는 곳은 It's the one right there on the corner. This one.
Not gonna lie, I was so anxious after this. Like, honestly, I am a very extroverted person and I'm literally open to anything, but eating alone is so terrifying for me. I also remember looking at the prices as if it was CAD, and I was like, still expensive for fish and chips, but then, you know, guess what? Pounds are also like twice the price of CAD, so this was like a 40 CAD fish and chip for me. And not going to lie, it was not mind-blowing. It was just regular fish and chips. Like, honestly, the fish and chips I've had in Steveston are better. One thing I can give to these fish and chips were that it was really crispy. Maybe like 6 out of 10 experience.
The street is so pretty. So right now I'm walking towards the British Museum. I see some Korean stuff now. And there's a 2-floor bus.
Ta-da! Now I'm at the British Museum. It gives the similar kind of like grandness that the Met gives, but it is a lot bigger and it looks older in my opinion. So obviously as a tourist as I was taking photos in front of it. And now let's go
안녕하세요.
inside.
저는 지금 브리티시 뮤지엄에 와 있고 앞에 서 있어요. 엄청 커요. 이제 들어갈 거예요.
So this part's a little tragic. I put on my microphone so that you guys could hear me better, but then I realized that like I didn't start it correctly or it wasn't working correctly. So you don't hear me here, but I'm gonna voice over everything, so don't worry. Also, as you can see from my expression, I was super amazed by everything. Like it was really big and grand and just pretty cool. So here I found the Rosetta Stone, which is an ancient Egyptian artifact that helped decode hieroglyphs. Now in front of me is the Nereid Monument, which is an ancient Lycian tomb that looks just like the Great Temple, and now it's here in the British Museum. 제가 그리스 신화랑 그런 거 좋아하는데 이번에는 Greece, Parthenon, and that like all of those structures are here. Well, not all of them, but like a lot of them are here, so let me show you some of them now. Okay, so guys, these are the Parthenon marbles, classical Greek sculptures from the 5th century BCE, originally part of the Parthenon in Athens and now housed in the British Museum. And over here on the right are frieze panels also from the Parthenon, which once told stories of ancient Athens in stunning detail. And actually, I was wondering why these limbs were gone, and I found out that it was just because of erosion and damage during the removal from Greece. And now, moving on to the Lewis chessmen, these are 12th century pieces carved from walrus ivory and dug up on a Scottish beach in 1831. Also, believe it or not, I used to really like chess when I was on the chess team, so this was cool to see for me too. Next, I went to the Enlightenment Gallery, where 18th century thinkers tried to make sense of the whole world in one room. I really liked this room, it was really pretty. I also found a cute mini Shakespeare book with a complete playset. And now we're out. I really like the view of the building in front of me right now.
I remember I watched Mrs. Doubtfire before, and now I see it as a musical.
I found my first red telephone booth and it was in front of this really pretty street, and I really wish there was someone with me to take photos. But I did take all of these myself and I'd say they're pretty good. While walking, I also saw that there's Romeo and Juliet, the musical playing with Tom Holland in it, and I really wanted to see that as well, but it was too late in finding out.
Young and the music. What? Exactly. If you don't know, it's alright. Don't be shy. Come on, sing it with me. You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17.
After this, on my way to the Big Ben, there were a bunch of cute shops that I looked around. Look at these cups.
어쩌다 길 걸어가다 봤는데 저쪽에서 guards switching parade, like guards take party guard something. It looks like it's happening right now, so let's go across the street and see.
And now, for my first time seeing the Big Ben IRL. Guys, like, I've been literally wanting to see this for literally all my life, and it was the second place on my go-to list, and honestly, it was a little underwhelming. Not as big as I expected, but still very, very pretty. Now behind me, the Eye of London. So now I came out at night to see what it's like on the streets of London at night.
Lol. right now. I'm trying to find the night view, and in doing so, I'm going into really weird places. I'm behind the subway right now. The hotel. Yeah. This is the nighttime view. This is my hotel. 이제는 샤워 다 하고 앉아서 선제업고 튀어오면서 지금 신라면 만들어서 먹으려고요. Hey everyone, it's morning. I'm going to the Ritz Carlton for breakfast. I look like a business person.
Welcome to part 2 of extreme anxiety-inducing eating journeys with Mindy. First of all, there weren't that many people eating here, and also I was the only one eating alone. There were more waiters serving me than the number of people eating. Pretty food, pretty photos, food not that great. Now I'm at the National Gallery, and behind me is the Sunflowers by Van Gogh. I was actually freaking out. I love this piece. Now I'm on the bus, and it was actually cool to see that there's a second floor on just regular public transit buses as well. Right in the heart of London, this is Trafalgar Square with Nelson's Column keeping watch over the city. Now I can't go to London without having high tea, right? So I'm at the Goring Hotel now. So as to why I chose this place, it wasn't only because it's a royal favorite, but also because of the intriguing rumor that a secret tunnel connects it to Buckingham Palace. All in all, the afternoon tea was pretty good here, and they also gave a keepsake jam to take home. Now on my way to the Tower Bridge.
Hi everyone, I'm on the bridge, Tower Bridge. I'm with Ojo, and taking a photo video right now.
Little did Happy Mindy know that she actually drops Ojo while crossing the bridge.
Look at the background, it's so pretty.
Luckily, there was a lady behind me who saw me drop Ojo, and she was so kind to literally sprint over and give me Ojo while I was walking away without it.
Hi everyone, I'm at the bridge. I'm right in front of it. My hair looks stupid.
More cute stores. The next store up was the Harry Potter store. Me personally, I'm not actually a big Harry Potter fan, as I didn't finish reading the books because I thought it wasn't good, because I was a big Percy Jackson fan, but still, the merch is really cute, so I was just looking around. Now, I don't think I explained why I actually came to London in the first place, but I actually had a conference that I was going to present my paper at, and that's in Glasgow, and London was actually my first stop.
I got a congratulations cake from the Ritz, so I'm trying it right now. Let's see if it's good. Outside's extremely sweet. I think it's a vanilla cake. I also see something red inside, so maybe it's strawberry. Oh yeah, it's like middle filling red. It is yum. Right now I'm on my way to station because I'm going to take the train to Edinburgh now. Inside of the station is like
service. So once again, please do double check if you're travelling with any of these companies' tickets. It will be a straight up full fare to your destination, which again ranges from £70 to Peterborough to about £200 towards Edinburgh and Newcastle.
So join me next in my next journey in Edinburgh.